Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video, I am actually going to try out products that I have tried maybe once on my channel or I haven't tried out on my channel, but you guys have seen them in some hauls. So yeah, I just have products that are very new or products that I haven't tested out that much. So anyway, let's move into the video now. Also, if you are someone who's new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I hope you like the vibe. I hope you like the content. I mostly post about affordable makeup, skincare, fashion on this channel. So if that's the content you want to watch every day, each week, so you can hit the subscribe button, along with that the notification bell as well. So let's move into the video now. So the first thing that I tested out here is this Iba Must Have Insta Glow Pre-Makeup Serum. So it's more like a hydrating primer base. You can use this before your foundation, mix this with your foundation. So today I use this before my foundation. It has this very serum consistency, but it is extremely hydrating on my skin. It does give a very nice decent glow. I would say it's not like too glowy, too hydrating, like oily kind. It's nothing like that, and for that I totally really love it. I feel like it did make my foundation look good. Again, I do have to say it's not exactly too glowy, so even if you have oily skin, I feel like you are going to like this. I personally did like it. Yes, I think I will be liking it more in the summertime, where I don't want a much more of a hydrating base, but I want something that is moderately hydrating, yet it gives me a decent glow. So I just feel like this one will be perfect for that. So if you're looking for something like this to just make your makeup look good on your skin, gives you a little tiny bit of hydration, a little bit of that glow, not too much, I just think that this one would be a perfect choice for you. So for foundation next, I actually tested out again. This is the Super Serum Makeup Revolution foundation. Now this one is a little bit too dark, as you can see, so I mixed in just one tiny drop of the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear foundation. Now this has been sitting in my drawer for a really long time. That's why I pulled this baby out, because I just know that I love this Infallible foundation so much. It's a really good foundation to wear on an everyday basis. So I tried to mix in today with the Makeup Revolution foundation, and yes, I do think that it is such a good foundation. Definitely something that is very long lasting also, I would say. And yes, I have been loving both of, just to mix both these foundation and to apply them on a daily basis. As you can see on my skin, whenever I apply this foundation, I feel like it doesn't give me a lot of glowiness or dewiness, but it does sit so nicely on my skin. Like, that is something that I feel like sometimes I do want that. Sometimes I don't want my skin to look too dewy. Sometimes I like that moderately healthy looking skin. So this is when I use this foundation. Now I have used this foundation quite a couple of times, and I do have to say it is definitely worth trying out, definitely worth spending your money on. And so I feel like if you are into very low coverage foundation that looks like skin, you can wear it on a day-to-day basis. I just feel like you can definitely go for this foundation. Now for concealer, I have this Mars Wonder Cover Concealer. Now I haven't tried this concealer that much on my channel, like once or twice maybe, and I did not have a strong opinion on this concealer, because I just feel like every time I used it, I was like, it's okay, it's not bad, it's not really good also. So today I decided to use this. First of all, obviously the shade is extremely light, so I have to apologize to you guys, because I just know that the shade isn't great at all. Now coming on to the formula, the texture of this Mars Wonder Glow Concealer, I just think that it's not for me. I don't really like this concealer that much. I have really nice concealers in my collection that I really enjoy more than this. I even have a 90 rupees Insight concealer, which I actually like more than this one. So I just feel like even though it is affordable, even though it is from like my current recent favorite brand, I still don't like it. I mean, it's not a really bad product also where I'm like, oh my god, I hate it so much. It's nothing like that, but I just feel like it doesn't give me enough coverage. It doesn't sit that well on my skin. It kind of doesn't look that good, but it's just okay for me, and I really don't use it that much. Green eyeshadow, oh my god, I never wear green eyeshadow, but today I got this Cuff and Lashes. This is actually a lipstick, it's not a liquid eyeshadow or anything, but I really wanted to try this shade out as an eyeshadow. I love this shade of green so much. I feel like this type of sage green. I don't know what do you call this green, but I feel like this type of green is so in trend right now, especially, you know, we get to see this type of green in eye looks, in outfits and stuff. So I just feel like it is the perfect green, aesthetic green I love. So I just got this for that purpose, you know, just for an eyeshadow. And I do have to say this one looks really good. Like, I did not apply a powder eyeshadow on top of this. This is the only eyeshadow that, you know, the lipstick that I applied as my eyeshadow, and it did work really nicely. Now I do have to say that I did have to go in a couple of times because it was looking a little bit patchy. Obviously it's a lipstick, it's supposed to work as a lipstick, it's not supposed to work as an eyeshadow. But yeah, it was looking a little patchy, but I honestly just went in with second layer of this eyeshadow and it was like perfect. Now I actually do really like it, and I know that this is a liquid lipstick which stays on for a really long time, so you know, using this on your eyes is also going to make it last longer. So I just feel like it is definitely something that I will be using in the future. I am excited to use in the future. And yeah, it although at the first instance it was a little bit patchy, I do really like it. And the next thing that I have going on my eyes here is this Makeup Revolution Super Fill Lip Liner. Now this is actually a lip liner, but I like to use this as my eyeliner type of a situation. So I use this as my eyeliner today. You know, the brown and the green, I love these earthy tones so much. Very muted, I feel like, not too much in your face. So yeah, I do really think that the combination was really good and it did match the whole vibe. So the next product we have here is this super bronzer from Makeup Revolution. Now I recently just got it in one video and I never tried it on my face, although I did try it on my eyes. I never tried it on my face. So today I was using this on my face, and I have to tell you guys, the pigmentation is good. Like, it's very moderate, where it's not too pigmented, but it's not like really less pigment also. It does have a pretty decent pigmentation. The second thing I like about this is that it's really blendable. Like, it blends so nicely. It doesn't look patchy. It doesn't look like a blob of color sitting on your skin. It does blend out really nicely. Although I use the Mars brush, which is my new current favorite. Honestly, I'm just using these brushes non-stop from Mars. So yeah, and the third thing I have to say is that it's not a really like a how would say, like a winter bronzer. I would say winter bronzer because it has this warm reddish undertone. Like, it's not too red where it doesn't look good, but it's a bronzer that I feel like I would definitely wear it during winter season more, during summer season more rather than winter. I just said the opposite, but yeah, I would actually wear this during summers more because of the undertone, because of how warm this is, and it's really going to look very nice during summers. During winters, I tend to go for much more of neutral bronzers, I would say, you know. During summers, I love to pull out the warm tone bronzer. So I just feel like it is going to be a staple for summers. So the next thing we have here are these liquid blushes. Now I got all the liquid blush from Ilana. So I actually got these blushes. I got the peach blush in my last video I showed you guys. I got the peach one, and they sent over a couple more shades, like 2 more shades. And I have the shade Peachy Peach, Galaxy Plum, and Flamingo Pink. So these are very, like, I would say, very bright liquid blushes. I really wish they created something very neutral, because you guys know I love my nude blush so much. But I do have to say the formula of these are very different, where it feels very silicone like. It doesn't feel you know, dewy on your skin. It feels very silicone like. I did really like this. I do really think that it is it's a good product, you know. It does make your cheeks a little bit more dewy. It makes your cheeks a little bit more, I would say, you know, flushed, and it does make your, you know, foundation and everything, it sits really nicely on top of your foundation. That's what I meant. Today I use the shade Peachy Peach. Obviously this is my favorite shade, so I use this, and I'm going to use the 2 other shades later. But yeah, I just feel like these are really good blushes, and even if you have oily skin, even if you have you know, dry skin, you are still going to like it. Although I do have to say the lasting power of these blushes aren't like really high. Obviously, because of the formulation, I feel like they are very emollient. So the lasting power, I would say, is much more like 5 hours. After that, I see them like fading away a little bit. But up to 5 hours, they do stay really nicely. So the next product we have here is again from the same brand, and we have this Golden Hour Illuminating and Hydrating Strobe Cream. So a lot of you guys were telling me in my last video where I tested this out as a primer to test this as a liquid highlighter on top of my foundation, and that's what I tried to do today. I have to tell you guys that I don't think it works the best. I mean, obviously it depends on what type of foundation I'm wearing underneath, the blush I'm wearing. I just feel like if you have a really dewy base, like I use the dewy blushes today, and the combination of the blushes and the illuminating highlighter did not work well. It kind of did look a little bit patchy, I have to tell you guys that. But on other note, I was testing this out as my liquid highlighter yesterday or day before yesterday. I was testing this out and I did feel like it was sitting really nicely. So I just think that the combination of the blushes, like two dewy blushes and this highlighter, didn't really match, and it was looking a little bit patchy and the blush was lifting up. So since the blushes are very emollient, I feel like using a very like this kind of a liquid strobe cream made the blushes lift up. So what I would say is next time I would try this out with a matte blush. I just feel like this would work so much better with those kinds of blushes rather than these blushes. So whenever I'm applying these blushes, if I have to go in with the highlighter, I just think that I will go in with a powder highlighter rather than a liquid highlighter. So the last thing we have here is this Meilin lipstick, and it is in the shade Nude. I love these Meilin lipsticks, by the way, and I just wanted to get this nude shade. So this is the one that I'm wearing, and I obviously have a lip liner on. I use the Makeup Revolution lip liner that I talked about. So yeah, I just feel like the combination is really good. It does match with the whole vibe. I feel like it is much more of a pinky mauve nude rather than your warm nudes, which I typically like. I just think that with a really warm lip liner, like a warm toned lip liner, this lipstick does look good, and it transfers very tiny bit. I don't think so you can see it here as well, like it transfers very tiny bit. But this is a lipstick that is extremely long lasting, extremely long wearing, mask proof, transfer proof, and yeah, the fading of this lipstick is really nice as well. It doesn't fade out really badly, like you know where it leaves cracks on your lips. It doesn't do that at all. It fades in a very nice way where you can touch it up on the go. So I just feel like these lipsticks are really good lipsticks for the price. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I mean, I honestly wanted to test these products out again in one video because some of these products I haven't tested out. Some of these products I've just given like a very small review. So I just wanted to test them out together again because as you guys know, I love the strobe cream, but today you saw that it doesn't work with the liquid blush that well. So that's why I really wanted to test this out in another video so that you know, it's easier for me to show you guys that not all of these products work well with one another. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked the review, liked this video. If you are new, you can hit the subscribe button, along with that the notification bell as well, so that you stay updated every time I post a new video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.